Well, good evening. Stay tuned because I'm going to give you some updates on some recent finds, including this Revolutionary War cannonball. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm going to start off by giving you an update on my Revolutionary War cannonball. It's been in electrolysis now for 4 months, and it may be in there for up to a year. But let me explain a little bit to you about the electrolysis process and why we do it. First I'm going to throw a picture up here on the screen. I took some salt, put it in a glass jar right here, you'll see it. And then I mixed salt in it. And then I put it in the microwave. After I mixed it, you see a picture where I mixed it. You can't see any salt in it. But then I put it in the microwave to dissipate the water back in the air. And guess what showed up? Salt. Check it out. And I put a picture up on the screen too, but here it is. You can see it all over the edge. It was completely clean. You couldn't see a drop. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because what happens, the salt water actually leaches into this cannonball. You see the iron leaches out. The iron ions come out. And when I found this, y'all saw it on the video, you couldn't even tell it was a cannonball because the iron had leached out and formed a concretion around it. But as those iron ions came out, chloride ions went in, so you got salt inside this cannonball, and that's fine as long as it's wet. But what happens when you take the cannonball out of the water? That's what happens. The salt crystals show back up, and as they expand inside that, they break. And I'm going to show you something real quick. This is a case shot I found in salt water. It did not get any type of electrolysis. And you can see the pieces popping off already, and it's cracked. Let's just see what happens right now. Look, you can see them popping right off. It will destroy. It will not last if you don't get the salt ions out of the piece. You can see pieces coming right off. Look at the big piece. So as you can see, all the pieces are just coming off everywhere, and it's delaminating from the salt crystals in there, busting it apart, and you can just push them off sometime. So you got to get the salt out so it will then preserve it for history. Because that's a beautiful piece of history right there. So like I said, I've been having it for 4 months. And it is working, and it's coming clean. It's actually cleaned off really well. But I'm getting the salt out, and I'm going to have to do some more testing on it. I'm still reading up and studying and all, but it's working good, and I like the process, but it's still salted, I know. So I'll be testing how much salt's in the water as it comes out and everything. But I want to show you one more thing, how I connect my wire to the cannonball. This is what I use. I use a magnet. I push the magnet through, push the wire through the magnet, holding the magnet, so that it's not touching this right here. Because I don't want to do electrolysis on this. I just want to do it on the cannonball. What I do is I find a good spot that's clean on it, and I put it right there, and look at that. That magnet holds right on it good. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So some people actually drill into them, put taps in them all. But I found that to work really well, and it connects it really good. I got a little bit stronger magnet I use out, and where I do it. This is one I had in the house. I was just for demonstration purposes right there to show you. But that's pretty cool right there. I like that. But anyway, we're going to continue working on this, and I'll show it to you in the end once I get it out, and then you got it dried out really good. And I got a special coating I put on it, and seals it and prevents it from rusting. So we'll show you that when we get it done. I'm going to go ahead and coat this thing too. I think I'm going to use that as a holder for it when I get it finished so I can set it inside of it. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. Alright, a couple more things we found recently. One thing, I had to actually delete a video the other day that had some mistakes in it. So I'm going to show you what I had in there to clear it up. So this right here is a boot pistol I found just a couple days ago. Look at that. I kind of mashed it up the best I could with one on line. That's actually a Civil War boot pistol. But look at that. Isn't that cool right there? You can see the brass coming up just like that one does. Same type system right there. And that's steel right there. And you can look in the end right there where the bullet came out right there. That was pretty cool. I didn't know what I had. When I got it, I didn't even film it because I thought it was a piece of junk. You get so many pieces of big old copper stuff and all, and steel stuff, you don't even know. And then my first hunt, first year, it wasn't positive what this was, but I found out since it's a Great Britain halfpenny, 1746 or 1754. You can see right here, if you look at, hopefully you can see it. You can see her sitting right there, and it matches up to that one right there. And the other side's got the face on it like that. But that was pretty cool. I think I set a date in the video, but the date was wrong. It's got to be one through those dates right there. Just want to clarify that right there. Got a couple more things here. One thing. All right, let's talk about. Y'all remember this right here? The Hornets Nest. Jump in the Hornets Nest with me. And y'all did. But what I did, I just want to show you what I did here to hopefully preserve it a little bit. I painted some half and half Elmer's glue on it, and you see how hard it is now. It's staying together. And before it was just flopping everywhere and falling apart and everything. Now it's pretty much staying together. And this is actually going to a school. I know what schools we can go to now. The lady's house I took it out of, she's going to actually, her child wants to take it to their school and show it for training purposes. So that's going to be really nice. So that looks good. And we did the other one too, right here, which is the other half of it, which is really cool. So we cleaned both of them up and coated it, and actually used a little spray bottle with some glue in this part, and in this part just sprayed it and let it harden so it kind of holds it together. Because this stuff was really starting to fall apart on me. But I think it's going to hold together good for training in the classroom there. So that's pretty cool right there. One more thing. Oh, well, maybe a few more. We'll see. I actually went out today to a couple beaches. Actually 4. But it was so cold it did not get over. About 34 was a high today. My fingers were freezing. I did some video, but I'm not even going to show you. It was, oh man, it was rough. Wind was blowing really, really hard out there, and it was cold. I couldn't stay out for so long because my fingers got numb. And I couldn't find much either. But I will show you a couple things I found. I did find a nice little shell. I like shells. Picked up a little shell, and this right here I think is off of a boat. But one other thing I did find, I got some coins and stuff in there, but you've seen that before. I'll show you that. But I did find these in one hole, and it's case shot. But I think it's from a more modern, probably World War II type case shot. There's a military place not too far, and I think they will probably use it for practice. So I'm going to check it. All of them came out of one hole. So I know that's probably some case shot from a more modern type of thing, actually. Not anything from a long time ago. Nothing. I don't think. Well, it could be. That area has had activity forever. So it could be, but not sure. Alright, let's give you an update on a couple more things. Alright, I just got an update by mistake. Check this out. As I was handling the wasp nest right here, this fell out right here. And check it out. And you know, I never knew exactly what type of hornets were in this nest, but it is 100% certain now. That is a bald-faced hornet right there. And I'll show a picture on the side. No question what was in that nest now. Definitely a bald-faced hornet nest. In question was a European hornet or a bald-faced. Definitely bald-faced right there. So, hey, one mystery solved. Alright, on to more mystery solving. Maintenance. Been doing some maintenance on some of my equipment. The snooper rig, y'all remember we dived and found those gold rings? Well, one of the drain lines, it's got 2 tanks on by. One of the drain lines was broke. So I ended up having to get it easy out to get it out and replace it. The water in that tank was not pretty. And we've been breathing air through that tank. But anyway, just the moisture off of it. But I took a hose and completely flushed it out. It's clean, clear water coming out now. And put a new valve in it. So now we'll be able to actually blow the water off more regularly to make sure it stays clean in there. So that's ready to go. And I'm ready to get in the water and dive for some more gold. That was awesome. That's something I really, really like that. My side imaging sonar on my boat, I got it working the other day. I don't know if it'll still be working when getting in the water, but I definitely want to use that more this summer to try to find any underwater anomalies that we can go check out. Let's see what else we got. Ground penetrating radar. I have really been looking at that hard. There's a guy in South Carolina that makes it, Carl, and he's been doing really great finding like bottle dumps and stuff like that, privies. And it looks like it works really well. And I'm saving up for one. Maybe we'll get one day. Hopefully that's on the agenda in the future, but not right now. The camera. We gotta do maintenance on it. The holder holds where you screw it onto your thing, stripped out. So we gotta do some work on that. It's always maintenance to doing this stuff. Try to get you some good videos. I gotta keep all my equipment up. Alright, well I appreciate everybody coming along on this little update, and I appreciate everybody clicking like and commenting on my videos, because I'm looking to break 10,000 subscribers by end of March. That's our goal right now. So hopefully we can do it. With all y'all's help, I know I can do it. Y'all been helping a lot. I appreciate all the help. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe on this video. Alright, thanks for coming along.